Hi, this is Dennis with Second Chance Tackle, and today we're going to answer that question: what is all that stuff behind you as you're working on reels, and what is off camera that is in your shop that I might be interested in? Well, I'm not sure if you're going to be interested in any of this, but we'll do it regardless. So let's start with the right to left. I have a small workbench. I do not have a big shop. The workbench table is probably a 3.5-foot by 6-foot table. It's just tucked away in the corner of a basement of mine. It becomes my shop. And the background that you see right now is the background that typically accompanies my title pages. It's a setup of mine that has a whole bunch of these little storage trays in them, and most of those contain pen parts or frequently used parts. You'll see up top a little clock to remind me of the time, and a handful of reels that I've repaired that I enjoy, but probably won't be sold anytime soon. Up top, and in addition to that, I have a shelf that carries more common parts within reach. The two red containers on the right contain parts for the Daiwa Sea Line series and the Jig Masters. The tall cabinet in the middle is old Ocean City parts. The right side then is the pen parts, including handles and Jig Master parts. And then over on the right, there's a tray for the pen handles, in addition to those that are in the box. And then finally, up top in my shelf light, by my shop light, there's a couple of old wooden crates, and they contain things like spools and side plates, mostly for the pen series. And then if I can just travel down below my workbench, just to show you what's down there, on the theory of milk crates, I have a couple of milk crates just full of to-be-done projects. And most of those are pen reels that I will recondition at some point. But let's take a look then at the workbench. We've showed you the camera that kind of is a fixed length camera. And today I'm trying to just do this on an iPhone just to see if there's any difference in clarity. Let's start from the right-hand side then. There's a couple of upcoming projects there. There's two Ambassador 3000s. I believe they're the Black Max 3000. Short frame reels. We'll be doing those soon. There's a Pen 155 Beachmaster, and there's a Pen 60 that I believe I used in the film video earlier in the day. Moving over then, we start with my tools. I have a scissor, which frequently is used to cut the line on reels when reels come in with tangled line. A couple of the oils that I use, the Pen Precision Reel Oil and the Reel-X oil. And then we're into the working basis, and probably what you see most of the time when I do my videos. Then it's my tray of tools, the most common ones near at hand. So I have my reel wrench, a couple of flat files, a flat blade, and a Phillips head screwdriver, and of course that ever-present small bladed flat tip that I use for applying the greases. Behind that is my wrench tray, and then nearby that is an old tangerine orange container that houses some tools that are used less frequently but are used enough that I don't want to get them too far away when I need to do that. In the bag in the plastic is an opened up reel. It's an Ambassador that's waiting for some parts. And then over to the side tray where we're focusing now. On the top is some replacement oils that will be used, as well as a damn quick reel that won't go anywhere. There's a basket full of Ambassador reels that have been reconditioned and probably just looking for some homes. Some more Reel-X and some other lubricants in there. And then below is some specialty tools. There are micro screwdrivers. There's a bit kit there that has all types of different bits. And you can see the box with my cotton swabs in it that I use very, very frequently. Moving over to my other side then, as we work around my workbench, is my Latex Gloves, which I can always recommend using. A little parts storage tray, which you see, and then in the back there's a kind of a tray of miscellany that doesn't have anything to do with my work other than a magnifying glass in there. But they're just kind of pen handles and the like that have just accumulated and probably should be moved off the bench, but that's just kind of the way we go. Next up then would be that Butane Torch. You've seen me use that a lot with the frozen reels. And then some of the things that you've seen me work with on the reels. The purple power for degreasing, the pen precision reel grease, the turtle wax chrome cleaner, the Cal's universal grease, some WD-40 like pieces, and some general purpose oils, in addition to my bench vise, which I use when I need to clamp something down to work on a particularly stubborn part. And then we're back to my old draw side that's been with me for 20 years. It's just a piece of wood destined to keep the stuff off my main bench, but as you can tell, my main bench has picked up the stains of the years as well. So the rest then of this video just shows you how to make your little workspace kind of fun and comfortable. And I've collected over the years some folk art stuff, some cutesy little signs, and one sign in particular that's kind of fun. It's actually a picture. It's one of the earliest pictures I have of my brother and I doing some fishing at a wonderful stream somewhere in New Jersey that probably never saw a fish in its existence. But to us, what did we know? We were out there probably having a great time. So the encouraging part about this is just don't make it about work. Kind of make it a friendly area where you don't mind going, and one of those areas where if you spend some time, you don't get bored. And spending time down there may not only mean bring back some memories, but you may want to put some entertainment in there as well. So bring a stereo in, bring a CD player or whatever you might amuse you, and use that for some background music as you go and do the work. You don't need a lot of space to do this, whether it's as a hobby or as a business. You need the pieces and parts to make your work successful. You need tools close at hand, and you need to make it a pleasant environment so that you don't mind coming down, doing some work on the reels that you've acquired, or if you're in the business, the reels that your customers have asked you to service, and whether it becomes a play area for your little hobby, or whether it becomes more serious, that all depends on what you make of it. But I wanted to show you that you can set this up in an area of about 4 by 8. This one's just tucked away in a little nook, and it's just got some nice memories in there that makes it comfortable. It's got some real repair stuff that's frequently used, and it's got some pieces that are less frequently used but needed in order to complete the service on some reels. So I hope you found that interesting. Again, it's an answer to kind of the question, what's going on behind the scenes here, and we'll just end it with that little picture without me in it of what is actually right behind me in the picture. So I do appreciate you for watching my videos. I ask you to subscribe and to encourage your fishing companions to subscribe as well. And I look forward to producing some more videos here that'll help you gain an understanding of how these reels are made and how to repair them. And if you're servicing your own personal reels, how to get them back out fishing again. So with that, thank you for watching. This is Dennis with Second Chance Tackle.